Hello, thank you for joining me. Welcome to Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a weekly reading for air signs. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see here what else. Readings may or may not resonate. If they do, that's freaking awesome. If they don't, square a peg round hole. Don't try to make it fit if it does not. Okay. Let's see here. I aim for my readings to be signless, timeless, and genderless. What do I mean by that? I am not going to be pointing out specific signs, astrological signs in the cards as they come up, because I'm focused a lot more on the energy than the zodiac association. Let's see here. When you run across this reading is when you are meant to see it. That is what it means by timeless. And genderless, well, programming is difficult to break, but I do make a concentrated effort to watch my language so that my reading is as inclusive as freaking possible. Okay. I think that's everything that I needed to say. Let's go ahead and dig in. All right. Spirit, what do we have for air signs this week? Second week of April. What do we have? Ooh, saucy. Okay, so this is funny because this happened in the fire reading as well. We had two fall out. So I'm going to go ahead and keep them, especially since the number association is also there for that fire sign reading. So, you might be dealing with someone who's got fire element in their chart. This is absolutely concerning emotions, emotional reciprocation. And karma, fate, destiny, divine timing. It's interesting because divine timing was also in their reading. Solar plexus chakra, so your power center, and suffering in silence. Bottom of the deck, we have justice, which is number 11. That also came out for the water readings. Okay, air signs. So you haven't been feeling in your power. And I think that this might be, okay, so I'm getting two different things. It's either because this person in the Emperor energy has been standing up to you, or you're in your Emperor energy and you're standing up to them. Either way, this has to do with love. Okay? There is new love on the precipice. This is destined. This is meant to happen. This is happening in divine timing. Things are happening exactly as they're supposed to, when they're supposed to in this situation. But if they make you feel, let's say, weak in the knees, or you feel like you're not being listened to, you need to speak up and say something, okay? Your power is going to come from vocalizing the issues that you have. Don't suffer in silence to try to keep peace, because all that does is cause rifts in the undercurrents of whatever relationship that you're in, okay? Someone needs to stand up to someone else, is effectively what I am getting. And I just got a wave of hunger, so I know that I'm onto something. It's very strange for other people who are watching this that might channel the little quirks and stuff that we get to let us know that we're tapped in or on the right path pursuing something. The body does really weird stuff when you're sensitive. Okay, so let's go ahead and start clarifying these. You might feel like there's nothing you can say, but I guarantee you, it is not, and nature can show us this, and I'll use like viruses and bacteria, for example, as the best example for this. So you've got, say, a human being, okay? We're very powerful. We've got the intellect on us. We're also built quite strong. which means we can accomplish amazing things with our mind because of the fact that our brain is so large, right? And then you also have the fact that, because humans have such a large brain, we're capable of amazing degrees of logic. We're omnivores. We can pretty much eat anything in the mammal kingdom. And we're not restricted to diet, which allows us to adapt and to thrive, okay? But there is something to be said for a smaller force overcoming a larger one and dominating it. So here enters a virus or a bacteria, right? So let's take a virus. Just crazy. I said let's take a virus and I can't think of anything. The flu. Okay, it's small, but it's potent and it learns to adapt. Okay, viruses on the scale of like largeness, I want to say, are actually pretty darn small in that order, that scientific order of like the largeness of things and beings and energies and substances on our planet. Viruses are actually pretty small. And look at how big we are. But all it takes is the right virus getting in at the right time, and it can literally bring us to our knees and in some cases can actually take us out. Okay? So don't suffer in silence on the being surrounded by this authority and think that you can't stand up for yourself. If there's something you need to say, you need to say it. Okay? It's okay to stand up to this authority. It's okay to stand up to this person. It's okay to say, this isn't working for me. I need something else. It's okay to say that, because as soon as you do, love begins. As soon as you do, you're walking into your destined path. Okay? Can we get 2 clarifiers for our first group, please? One more again. Got one more for me for this first group. The Emperor and 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands. That's very defensive energy. And I don't think that you need to be. I think that this is, regardless to what this person, this Emperor energy, if this isn't you, regardless of what this person thinks that they can accomplish by keeping you on the defense, you're protected. Okay? You are protective. This is in your path. Just remember, no one can take anything from you that isn't already meant for you, air signs, okay? If it's being taken away, it's because it wasn't meant for you to begin with. So we've got Judgment, what did I just say? And the King of Cups. Okay, so this is a person that you're dealing with, a fatherly figure, someone who has children, okay? I distinctly feel like that there is love involved in this situation, and I would say that this is destined. This is supposed to happen. You're not supposed to suffer. You're not supposed to be on the defense, but this relationship is meant to happen. Okay? Judgment. Oh my goodness. The synchronicities are going to be there for you. That's what the Labradorite is speaking to in the King of Cups. There's synchronicities and signs letting you know that this is something that you are supposed to do. You are supposed to move forward with this person, okay? But you need to stand in your power and you need to maintain balance, okay? Yeah, have hope. I think there is a truth that's going to come out. It's an emotional one. I feel like you listen with an open heart. Okay? Whatever's being said, I don't think it's easy for this person to say. Bottom of the deck, we've got 2 of Wands. They've made a choice, or you've made a choice. Someone in this situation, and I'm distinctly getting the energy of both you and someone else. So, for example, because if you are not the Emperor energy in this reading, then you're the Empress in this reading, even though the Empress hasn't come out. She is the counterpart to the Emperor within the tarot, okay? So it's one or the other. But either way, this person has made a concentrated, logical choice followed by their intuition as to what to do in this situation, okay? They're clear-headed about this. They know exactly what they want. Okay. And I think they want you. Okay, air signs. Let's move on. Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Can you clarify love begins? How is love beginning? Oh my goodness. The cycle of the moon might have something to do with when this situation coalesces. We've got the Hermit, which also I think came up in the fire sign reading. I don't remember at this point. And I don't usually rewatch them either. So if I'm not talking loud enough, please tell me. Can we get one more card for love begins, please? One more card. Ace of Cups. Spirit just doubled down. Okay. So there is currently conflict between you and this person, and I think that they've chosen to withdraw in to figure out how to proceed. But at the end of the day, there is love in this situation. They love you. They care about you. Okay? And I think standing up to them, that doesn't cause them to go away. That doesn't cause them to necessarily feel like they don't have control. But I think it's something that they may not be used to. Either way, Spirit is doubling down with this Ace of Cups. There is love. Once you come out of this conflict, you know, because the conflict has caused this person to go within. And again, this is divine timing, so I can't give you a time period on this. I'm just not seeing that at the moment. When they come out of the Hermit phase, however, once they gain their balance, love begins. Okay? But this is dependent upon when on their timing. Okay? And you're not there yet. That's what it comes down to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to Destiny, the Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Clarify the Destiny card. What about Destiny? Moonstone. So yeah, that kept trying to pop out as I was shuffling, and the 10 of coins. So secretly, oh my goodness, and there she is, the Empress. Okay, so we have counterparts on the board now. I feel like one person knows that this is supposed to be, that this is a destined relationship, and the other person might be either a little oblivious, or they're pretending like they're oblivious and like they don't know. It could be that they're fighting the connection. Still, it is protected. Okay, that we've got with Tiger's Eye, and it's a relationship that'll be very illuminating. Excuse me, burping. Confirmation. So it'll be very illuminating here with the Moonstone. There's almost like a cloak over this situation. So it's like either you can't see where it's going, this person can't see where it's going, but you know it's going somewhere. You know how you feel, you know, which is that it's destined. This feels destined to you. And honestly, I think that you're right. I think that this person that you're potentially connecting with, this authority figure, this emperor energy, this is someone who's well off on top of that. They're ready to take care of you. They're going to tell you as such. And it's going to absolutely rock your world. Because I get the feeling, air sign, that this is not something that has ever been said to you before. You're the star. Okay. And this has come up multiple times, actually. It's definitely someone from your past on top of that. But this has come up multiple times, multiple weeks for air signs, that there's someone in your orbit, someone with this emperor energy. And they keep to themselves. I kind of feel like, too, this is someone who doesn't speak to just speak. If this is external to you, this is someone who, when they have something to say, they make every word, they don't waste their breath. Let me just put it that way. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to our last section. Yeah, this love is destined. Holy. You have a choice. Choose wisely. Or I should say, see, I get multiple things, and a lot of it's dependent upon the deck. For this with Sapphire, it's saying, number one, choose your words wisely. But number two, you don't have as much choice as you're thinking. There is the illusion of choice in this situation. This has always been destined. It's always been meant. Now, don't think that I'm saying that human free will doesn't play a part, because it does. But there's something specific about this person, and you know it, okay? Spirit is doubling down on the Wheel of Fortune again, okay? But still, again, free will. Use your intuition so you make the right choice. But at the end of the day, this was always written in the cards. This is a destined love, okay? It's very interesting that love is actually coming up for this. I was not expecting that at all. Not the way that it was going. Yeah, that totally took a plot twist for me. This is a destined love. You know that this is a destined love. It's the calm. It's the end of the storm before the sun comes back out again, okay? Yeah. You know this is the person. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle our soul journey cards. These are by James Von Prague. Just kind of let us know where the air signs are at this week. So while I'm drawing this card now, it's going to be the last card that I flip over. I just like to do it before I get into the other oracle cards. We got a lot popping out here. Okay, there's where grief is popping out again. So I think, so let's just see what comes out before I go into that. That grief card pops out one more time. So, oops. So the moment, we're going to do the mystical moments deck. And you're going to know, this card will hopefully give you a clue and let you know when these energies have come out to play for you and in your situation. Oh my goodness. Interesting. We're not keeping it, but that's interesting. Okay, I guess this is our card. So we have O Sunny Day. So number 4 might be significant for you. O Sunny Day speaks of new beginnings, luck, and optimism. Good luck talismans, like the ladybug, for example, that might be a good luck sign for you. Um, it's letting you know to embrace new beginnings, forget yesterday's worries and regrets. Don't let the past linger into what's going on for you today. And you have the power to make, you have the power to manifest what you want this week, air signs. Okay? There's quite literally magic in the air. It's up to you. It's your choice. Okay? So that's how you're going to know that the energies are in play of this. It could be that someone comes towards you and speaks to wanting to start over, to have a new beginning. It could be that your destiny is triggered by asking someone to start a new beginning. It could be you standing your ground, speaking your truth. Speak your truth. Okay? There's no reason for you to stay silent for the sake of peace, because it's not actually making things peaceful. It's making rip currents. That makes sense. Okay. So a new beginning is going to be your cue to know that this energy is in the works in your life. Definitely comment down below if this resonates, because I'm really curious about this. It seems very connected to the fire sign reading for this week. Oh, we had a flipper. Have fun. Not keeping it. Oh, that's because I legit shuffled these funky. Okay. Hold up. That's interesting. That has actually never happened before. That is quite interesting. So give me 1 second. Cleanse, that came out for fire. Take a moment. Give back, that came out. Seek, breathe, dream talk. Okay, I'm not saving any of those. But I find that very interesting that so many of them were flipped over. Excuse me. Can we get just a good shuffle in, please, before you start flying stuff everywhere? Thank you. Okay, a good shuffle. Spirits are cheeky. Anyways. So, synchronicity. Okay? Follow the breadcrumbs. This is definitely tied with fire. So I don't know if you are an air sign with fire in your chart, you're a fire sign with air in your chart. However it resonates, the signs and synchronicities are there for you. You need to pay attention to them because Spirit's trying to get your attention. Okay? And I think specifically it's involving this heart-centered situation, this destined love. Okay? So it says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Bam! What did I just say? Okay, that one doesn't really require much more information, but actually I think I might do a video on synchronicities because that's a theme that comes up a lot. And for those newbies out there that are new to the path and spirituality, they may not understand what a synchronicity is. So that's like a series of events that appear to have no connection, but for you have deep personal significance. I have no idea if that came off the top or the bottom. So see if that resonates. Oh, my word. Yes, it does. Okay. Love with an open heart. So that's interesting that that came up. But, oh, this is from the Shaman's Celestial Journey, the painting. It says, climb the spiral ladder one step at a time. Sorry if you can hear that. There's kids outside. They're so brave. It's super cold outside. Um, old people don't want to go out and play when it's cold outside. Just saying. Oh. Sits in the T's. I don't know if you can hear them. I can totally hear them. Is there legit not anything in here? Hold on. I will find it. The third pillar. Maybe it starts with the S. So the shaman. There we go. That's exactly what it was. Okay. So there is no direct route to enlightenment. The cycles must be experienced and internalized one at a time. This is about the stages and preparation that you're going through to get to this place, to get to your destiny, okay? This is a period of initiation. And I think to move this along, basically, that you need to create a sacred space. Once you create your sacred space, your teacher will appear. That's interesting. Spirals may have significance for you. I think I got that for water, that spirals was significant for them. And often spirals can be a teaching tool. They can be helpful to inspire lucid dreaming. Okay, you see the owl here? The owl is a symbol of wisdom, deep, esoteric wisdom. So I think that there is a connection between air and fire. Actually, air, fire, and water. It's very interesting. Jacob's ladder. It reminds me of Jacob's ladder, like climbing up the ladder of ascension, climbing up the ladder of knowledge. And mind you, I'm not terribly familiar with the story of Jacob's ladder, except that it very much mirrors ascension, the process of ascension. Yeah, I think that this person that you're getting romantically involved with, and make no mistake, this is definitely a romantic reading, but I think that this person is also going to act as a teacher for you. There's knowledge, specifically esoteric knowledge, that is part of your destined path to learn and to know and to practice, and this person is going to help get you there. Okay? It's destined. Now, I'm not necessarily... Actually, no, I take that back. I was going to say I'm not necessarily seeing that this is going to be like the end relationship, the last relationship, or marriage or whatnot, but that's not true because the Empress did make her appearance in this group with love. Okay? and the Hermit. So, this is someone who keeps to themselves very often. They appear to be a person of very few words. It's someone who embodies the feminine energy. Well, actually, they could be feminine or masculine. It just depends on from where you're sitting. So, whatever energy you embody, they are the polar opposite of that. So, if you embody masculine energy, they are feminine energy. If you are feminine, they embody masculine energy. Take it how it resonates, okay? But there are signs and synchronicities related to this person, and they are supposed to be in your life, okay? Owl may hold some kind of symbolism for you in that. You might be seeing orbs. Either way, this is an initiation, okay? So, our soul journey card is peace. So, that could be a theme for you right now. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So, you need to act and walk from your heart center with this situation. I feel like if you do that, you'll be very successful based on the cards that are on the table and the stones that are within these cards. Specifically labradorite, like labradorite is a card of synchronicity. You will start to see more synchronicities if you begin working with that stone. I actually have some right here. It kind of looks like that. It's very dark. You can't really see it. You might not really be able to see it. See, it's like shimmery. It's got that fire look to it. Anyways, so if this reading is resonating with you, I would highly suggest you go out and get yourself a piece of labradorite. Specifically labradorite. Like, we've got other stones on the table, but that's really sticking out for some reason. And this person they help you feel at peace. They bring magic to your life. But the most important part is that they help you feel center. There's no chaos when you're with this person and in their energy. I get that very, very specifically. It's almost like every time you have an interaction with this person, you come away a little bit wiser and a little bit more knowledgeable, even if it's just a basic conversation. Okay? So that is all that I have for you this week, air signs. Again, thank you so much for joining me for this last half an hour or so. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most definitely, comment if this resonates for you, because I'm really curious about this dynamic between air and fire. Just because it's kind of been lingering the last couple weeks. So I want to know how this is resonating with you. Not only does it let me know that I'm actually picking up on energy, but it does help out the channel as well and helps other people potentially receive the message if there's something in here for them. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Remember to look out for the signs and synchronicities because they are there. Spirit is talking to you, and maintain your center. Okay, you're going to get a lot of messages just based on that. So your teacher is hidden in the form of a romantic relationship. Okay. Yeah, this is a destined love. And you're going to learn a lot from them. So, okay, that's it for this week. I will see you next Sunday, air signs. Have a good week.